The Merc with a mouth is back, and just like the Joker, he's putting the laughter back into Slaughter. When the first Deadpool came out in 2016, it broke all kinds of records for being the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time. But it wasn't the first R-rated superhero movie, there have been plenty before that. One of my personal favorites being this gem, Watchmen. But back to Deadpool 2, it looks like it's on track to surpass the first one at the box office, and it's been marketed as a much bigger movie. And it is, but is bigger always better? I'm sure Michael Scott would like to think so. Now the first Deadpool movie came out on Valentine's Day, and it was surprisingly a romantic love story, but with a lot of gory violence and hilarious crude vulgarity thrown in. Now the sequel kinda follows in its footsteps, with some heartfelt moments scattered in between the decapitations and the dick jokes. Now while Deadpool himself calls this a family film, and it is about family, it's definitely not for the whole family, because family isn't the only F word that gets thrown around. In fact, a lot of things get lobbed around, like trucks, fireballs, massive metal mutants, and Bob Loblaw's low bomb. So parents, please leave your kids at home. Supervised, of course. You can't just leave them to their own devices, you utter maniacs, they'll burn the house down. Now is Ryan Reynolds Deadpool, or is Deadpool Ryan Reynolds? I don't think anyone can tell anymore. I can't think of a more perfect casting since Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Now the rest of the cast is great too, of course, with a lot of them returning from the first movie. There have been some great new additions though. The first one would have to be Domino, who has the superpower of luck. And there's a lot of debate in the movie about whether luck is a superpower, but with some incredible and creative action sequences, it's proven without a doubt that luck truly is a cool superpower. Now the second character is the kid that the whole plot revolves around, and he's really good. I'm sorry I forgot his name, but I'll write it up on the screen. I think we can expect some more things from him in the future. Thirdly, we have Cable, who's come back from the future, Terminator style, to kill someone before they become a threat. He's played by Josh Brolin, who once again proves that he's a badass in pretty much everything that he does. Oh, and you better believe that Deadpool throws in a Thanos reference in here. Because would it really be a Deadpool movie without heaps of fourth wall breaking?
Fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break.
There's plenty of great meta humor in here, especially if you're familiar with all the pop culture and comic references. I remember laughing out loud for a lot of the movie. There are also quite a few surprising, hilarious, and short-lived cameos you want to keep an eye out for. Also make sure that you stay back for the mid-credits scene. It is so good you really don't want to miss it.
I know, right?
It really grinds my gears these days when people get up as soon as the movie finishes. I mean, after 10 years of Marvel movies, how do you not know by now that something great is usually coming in the credits? I give Deadpool 2 4 out of 5 pies. Go check it out. Now I'm going to have a lot more than just movie reviews for you on my channel. So if you're bored or you're curious or you just have time to kill, you might want to check out my first 2 episodes to see what I have in store for you. Now I should warn you, my first 2 episodes are actually pretty long, so I've tried to make it easy for you by breaking them down into smaller bite-sized pieces, and I've even included a menu for you to select from. You'll see. So, you managed to sit through the credits. Now that's what I'm talking about. High five.